Hi everyone, I'm Dana Litwin again, and these are Tuesday tips for leaders of volunteers. So, Tomomi, what would be, I know it's hard to narrow these things down, but what would be a couple of uh, Tuesday tips for leaders of volunteers to know or hear in this moment?
So I think that I would start a document and start listing all the things you're doing differently that are working better. Um, because like you think you'll remember, but you won't. So just start listing all the things that, we may have said that this role had to be done this certain way, but in having to adjust, we have been very successful doing it this other way. Um, you know, the the things that you're doing differently in response to how you serve the people you serve, and also the things that you're doing differently in how you make those decisions, because still, like, we're saying that so many things have been opened up to be examined that previously were closed off to criticism. While that is true, at the same time, you're still going to have your feet on the ground talking to actual people face to face, maybe the top half of the face, but you know, still doing that work. I know I read a news story that the headline was, area nonprofits rise to meet this new need, something along those lines. And I clicked on the article, and they only listed two organizations, and one of them was the local United Way, and the other one was just as giant. And so, thinking that while you're working from home on your laptop, that you can figure out what's going on in your community with, like, you have to actually be out there talking to people. So I would keep a list. I would document the things that, what are you doing differently that's working? What assumptions have you broken open for examination? What ways have you found helpful in making decisions that you're having to make on the fly? And it'll be a living document forever, but I do think that there will come, even though we won't get like back to normal, there will come a time from leadership or from higher up or from um, donor pressure, wherever it is. I think there will come a time where we are pressured to return to normal in a specific instance, to say, okay, well, we did that for a while, but now we really need to return to the way that we were doing things because that was really comfortable for us. And if you have been documenting and can back up, actually this change is benefiting the organization, this change is benefiting the people we serve, because we are not going to go back to upholding a tradition just for the sake of tradition, especially if it's not actually serving the people we say that we're here to serve. So yeah, one Tuesday tip would be document those things because you think you will remember, but you will not. And um, let's see, I had another one. What was the other idea? Um, if you can figure out a way to eliminate the patriarchal structures that we all live under that reduce human and all life to potential for capital output, please do that. Um,
Always recommend
yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean that's why we're all here, but at the same time, like, we are in structures, work structures, organizational structures, and mental structures that completely sabotage that as much as we think we're here for it. So be willing to you know be invested in the people you serve, the people you work with, the people you work for. Let them be invested in you, um, and be willing to really question, as I think we all are, mostly doing a really great job of really questioning, why do we do these things this way? Who does this benefit? Who does this harm? And at the same time, like, that when the thing that you like is opened up for examination, it's going to be hard not to feel defensive about it. And just being able to take a step back, or just being able to have that conversation and be open to, okay, this really makes my job easier and I really like it and I'm really comfortable, but I can see where we need to make improvements, because it actually kind of sucks for everyone else.
Yes, and move out of the comfort zone. We can't, we're seeking it a lot right now because we're uncomfortable so much of the time, but it's important to recognize when it's a positive growth moment to get out of those comfortable systems, especially how we're working in these systems of oppression that have just been really a part of unconscious bias for so long. I love that we got to talk so much.
Oh my goodness, me too.
I
I'm so
love.
grateful for you for doing this.
I'm grateful to you. Thank you, Tomomi, so much for your Tuesday tips.